happy. We heard prayers, beautiful songs. We have a circle here from the littlest one. There was a 4-month-old Chantel, who was very beautiful. She got so tired of looking so beautiful she had to go to bed. And then there's some of us that are older, to the oldest. I don't know who the oldest is here, but congratulations. What we're really doing today is we're sharing our hearts with each other. We're sharing our interest in seeing peace come to this world. So particularly today, there was this man. His name was Abdul Baha. And he came and visited Canada for 9 days, from August the 30th to September the 8th in 1912. That was quite a few years ago. He was the son of the founder of the Baha'i faith, whose name was Baha'u'llah. At a very young age, this boy, this Abdul Baha as a boy, was able to recognize the immensity of his father's spiritual message, that it was his destiny to bring to humanity. Because of this understanding that Abdul Baha had as a young man, he was to become the one person capable of bringing these teachings that would encompass the world. Bringing these teachings and demonstrating by the example of his life. He was his father's companion, spending 40 years as a prisoner and in exile. When Baha'u'llah was nearing the end of his life, and still under house arrest, he named Abdul Baha the center of his covenant, a promise that when Baha'u'llah passed away, we were to turn to Abdul Baha to guide us. The entire Baha'i world would turn to him as the head of the faith and the interpreter and perfect exemplar of Baha'u'llah's teachings. To Baha'is, he is regarded as the master, a person so filled with love, wisdom, and spiritual power that to meet him was like meeting a messenger of God himself. He was always humble. He was always pointing attention away from himself to the Creator and to Baha'u'llah. Even the name Abdul Baha, given to him by his father, means servant of Baha, servant of the glory, servant of God. In later years, Baha'u'llah traveled to North America. Abdul Baha traveled to North America, and during that trip, he visited Montreal in September, starting August 30th through September 8th. His visit had a profound impact on the lives of thousands of people in Canada and across the continent. One newspaper was so taken by Abdul Baha's presence that he called him a prophet. When Abdul Baha denied this, it was not a prophet, he was his son. He was a perfect example. Pointing to Baha'u'llah as the prophet, the reporter wrote, "Prophet says he is not a prophet." So why do we commemorate his visit? This is what he wrote. His role in his spiritual station was a divine role model, and this is what he wrote. And this is a brief quotation. It says, "Look, this is him speaking. Look at me, follow me, be as I am. Take no thought for yourselves or your lives, whether ye eat or whether ye sleep, whether ye are comfortable, whether ye are well or ill, whether ye are with friends or foes, whether ye receive praise or blame. For all these things you must not care at all. Behold a candle, how it gives its light. It weeps its life away, drop by drop, in order to give forth its flame of light." as we encounter this world darkening, catastrophes, sad events happening in our world, not what we are capable as noble human beings that we are. As we encounter these things, hearts everywhere long for guidance to help the world find a path to peace and sustainable human well-being. And Abdul Baha is a shining example of the life and a person that stands as a beacon in a dark night, calling us to the nobility and greatness for which we were created as human beings, and inviting each of us to arise and contribute what we can to the building of a better world. So we've taken this moment to be together, to eat together, to share these words together, to hear some writings, to be the recipients of hospitality and kindness and respect.